Welcome to the worst D&D stream. I'll let the DM take it away.
Yeah, okay, fine, I'll do it. If everybody just shuts up for a second, jeez. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the worst D&D channel, Shattered Earth Campaign. We welcome you back to the first time of us being, good guys. But if you watch the previous episode, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Anyway, welcome. This is our live tabletop RPG, D&D 5th edition, Ultramodern 5, whatever you want to call it, live gameplay. Ultramodern 5 is a D&D 5th edition add-on or like standalone game or whatever you want to use it as. Really,
edition.
We're using it as an addition because we're kind of combining the two, but we're mainly based in Ultramodern 5. Shattered Earth campaign is an apocalyptic campaign. The world is turned to crap, and then this one takes place in Texas. Yeehaw, y'all. Anywho, moving right on. I just rolled, and guess what? The person who wasn't here last week gets to do the recap. She watched the game though, so that that means she knows what's up. So yeah, let's Ultramodern 5, just as a recap, if you have been paying attention, it's a book made up by Deus Ex Machina, which is a Canadian-based company. Chris Diaz is, I think, the main person. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But go check them out. They're pretty great. They have not Amethyst. I forget. They were making a campaign setting last I saw, and I bought into the Kickstarter, but I still haven't looked into it because if it don't see it, it doesn't exist because ADHD brain. Anyway, let's get Veda to let's get Veda to give us a recap of what happened last week. Thank you. Well,
yeah. I remember it like it was yesterday. I was totally there the whole time. You guys just didn't see me. So Demonarm. Boone goes to the general store, meets Sophie, a rock gnome, and he's like, hey, I'd love a new gun. She's like, got this gun for like this many tokens. He's like, well, I'm poor. So they go back. Dash accidentally reveals that he's loaded, and Boone buys a new gun. And Elaine is in charge of party fund, so she gets all the money, which is lame. Yeah. Because obviously Veda would be much better with all of the money. And then a woman approaches named Elle, and she wants a ride down south, totally not suspicious, with her daughter. And everyone's like, yeah, fam. And they go to a junkyard. They spot 2 large fires. They discover that Elle is a little sus. Dash is getting a weird vibe. Boone uses Muffin to ask Molly if Elle is really her mom. And he's like, I don't really think it's really her mom, even though Molly, nods. My cam is broken.
Don't worry about that. That's for Kenny.
2 fires are actually fire giants. So they just decide to bounce because who wants to deal with fire giants? Not us. They go to the house. And there's armed people, which, I mean, isn't strange for the apocalypse. Everyone's like, all right, let's get some tea. And Boone lets Elaine know that he's sus, and so Elaine becomes sus. So everyone's sus. Kenny hangs out in the truck. Boone, Elle, and Molly head to the bedroom where Boone has a super non-subtle story time. And everyone just goes with it. And then there's talk over tea. That is also just extremely awkward. And finally, we get to the fight that everyone was waiting for. Fire, stabbing, shooting, all that fun stuff. Boone, I believe you went down to 0 HP like twice.
That is correct.
And they grab Molly and go because we're the good guys and we saved the day. Veda was just chilling in the car the whole time.
Yes. And Elaine was singing to Molly as they were running away.
Now, I'd like to point out, I was just making it as the player here. making it more obvious than Boone would have told the story,
Are you sure?
so that the viewers could get it.
I
Yeah.
was watching. I was like, oh, this is right on the nose.
Just staring them down the entire time you're saying
Just
the story.
wide-eyed.
Yeah, the bad guy kind of looked like L here. That's weird.
Matter of fact, they have the exact same name.
The evil stepmother had. Sorry, what color are your eyes?
let me get a good look. How tall are you?
Anyway, yeah, so that's our recap. And as you guys were driving away, that's pretty much where we ended. So let's just get right into it, y'all.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw indeed. So you guys are zooming through the wasteland. People running after you, firing their guns in the air, throwing fireballs, but Kenny is like dodging and weaving out of the way. And then
driving.
you make it a certain distance away and you guys swap seats, and I don't know who's driving now, but somebody needs to take over.
If
Because
we want
Kenny
to
doesn't know
go,
what he's doing.
if we want to go anywhere, someone has to take over. If we don't want to just go away, Kenny's good.
I leap up out of my plot coma and I climb in.
Did you say plot coma?
Yes.
I love that so much.
That's pretty great.
Kenny gets
Adding that
back
to my
on.
dictionary.
Kenny gets back to his spot on the roof after Veda's out of her plot coma.
It's real dark. Are we going? Where are we going?
Molly, is your
Did you
mom
guys
and dad
kidnap a
back in
child?
Demonarm?
Yeah, I think so.
What happened? Who is Elle? Do you know her?
She'd been bringing me stuff for the past little bit, and she said she wanted to introduce me to some people.
I see. We're gonna get you back to your parents. We'll figure everything out.
Yeah. Why did you tell us that she was your mom?
I didn't.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
asked
you did,
you
didn't
if she was your mom. What was she threatening you? Was she scaring you? Because I remember you nodded at me.
You asked if everything was all right or something. I don't think you asked her specifically if it was her mom.
No,
he
he
asked
did.
you, Muffin.
You did?
Muffin
Yeah.
whispered.
Muffin
And
had a
then-
question.
I rolled a low insight, but she looked at Elle and then looked back and nodded. After asking if that was her mom.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't remember that part. Let's just like cancel that. Everybody forget it happened.
Forget what.
But then we come back. She said that you guys were scary people, and we need to just play the part so that you guys didn't hurt us.
I see. Well, you did a
not
good job
scary.
playing. But we're gonna get you back to your mom.
Well, we did hurt some of them.
Kenny, you're on the roof. Quiet.
Slap the top.
Can I go back to your roof?
We hurt only the bad people.
So it just leaves the window.
So, you're not bad people then?
No, we're not.
Good guys.
Well, all right, I guess.
Yeah, we save people all the time. Just sometimes you gotta like hurt the bad people to make sure the good people go home safe.
I don't know if that's right.
You should see me
It's
and Muffin
totally
in action.
Hey.
We're always healing people. We're bringing people back from the brink of sleeping.
You know what, Veda? I don't think it's a good idea for you to raise children. Let's just leave that to, others.
What?
Thanks.
I mean, listen, potato, I'd be great at it.
What's his
Who are you
name?
talking to?
She's
There's a man that lives in my head sometimes.
her eyes just like,
It's kind of like Muffin, but she doesn't have a doll to show it.
If I had a doll, would Ellen? Would you move it
don't
around?
even think
Don't
about
worry
it.
about that.
It'd be kind of cool.
Veda, there was that one at the shop in Demonarm. It might still be
Don't
there.
It'd be Muffin's girlfriend.
Even, I will not. Thank you. You can leave that thought behind. Don't get it. Hey, I see it in there. Get it out.
So you could think about it for a while. That's all I'm saying.
Some people. Don't scare this child. Leave her alone. Anyway,
Let's put it this way, Molly. We're adventurers. We're looking for something exciting in this wild place you call the Wastelands. Veda and I, we're from the bunker. So we're just kind of exploring. We're meeting people, seeing new places.
my mom called it Texas. It's called the Wasteland.
Texas.
I think Texas is back when it was civilized, but you guys aren't really civilized anymore, so we call it the wasteland.
Hey, we're civilized.
I'm not civilized.
Does she know what civilized?
Don't listen to
No.
her.
Yeah, probably not.
I mean, she is from above the surface.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really help it, but
I feel like you're being mean.
Veda is being
me?
mean.
No,
You
It's-
called her uncivilized.
but that's not really wrong. It doesn't mean you're a bad person. We've met plenty of
We're
good.
civilized.
There's things, Veda, you just
We're
because
just
you
not
think they're right.
Adding underground civilized. Just
Yeah,
different sort.
just because you think it's right, sometimes we gotta say it with a bit more tact.
Sorry,
Or not at
Are
all.
are you a mole? Cause you look like a cat. I don't get it.
Their town was underground.
Oh, no.
Just like your town.
We
Just
didn't do a,
a
whole
little
lot of digging
cleaner.
ourselves. Someone else did the digging. Put the walls up.
Are you gonna fight this child? Unclench those
No.
fists.
No. You look like a turnip. I bet they dug you out of the ground.
Veda, are you insulted by a 5-year-old?
No, I'm looking at the road.
All right.
children, all of y'all.
Molly, are you hurt at all? Do you need spray or anything back there?
I got a little burn on my arm, I think.
Let me see.
It's just like a tiny, tiny little red mark. She must like an ember or something landed on her.
I know how to fix that right up.
She only had 1 hit point though, so she's dead.
Yeah, I was worried about that.
Oh my
Talking
god.
to
I'm gonna cast a Cure Wounds on her.
But she's undead.
Yeah, so it hurts her more.
Yeah.
It's Final Fantasy rules, y'all.
It's holy damage.
That's so cool.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw what Elle did with her fireball, but this is like a healing fireball. It makes everyone feel real good after I use it. Instead of everyone being hurt like your arm there.
It does feel good. Do you think I could learn to do that?
You can learn to do anything you want.
I don't know. Do you have a dummy like Muffin here?
No. Can Muffin teach me?
We
I
can
don't
try.
know if I want to make
Haven't
that deal.
I don't know if I like the cat.
She's all right most of the time. She's just
She's out of her
The
element right now.
nicest person
a little
here.
childish sometimes.
Oh, no one likes the cat.
From the backseat.
I will stop this car right now.
Turn us around.
All right. Well, I don't want to go back there, so you're super cool. I liked how you punched some people.
Thanks.
I didn't see you fight, so never mind. I take that back. I don't like anything about what you do.
I have not done anything in the past 24 hours. Except drive this car.
You just had a catnap and a sunbeam in the car.
Middle of a battlefield.
Guns going off and fireballs exploding.
Fireball
Right.
goes off. Ooh, it got warmer.
All right. So you guys are making your way back to Demonarm. I believe.
Do we have the fuel for this?
It's a good question. Well, yes, because you would have had to go back to Demonarm, around Demonarm to get back to what's it called anyway? And I said you would have Misery, and I said you would have had enough to do the round trip anyway. So
All right, good.
it's only adding like another couple hours to the drive anyway.
I am gonna start resting.
Yeah, when you
What?
get
Why?
when we
I
get
said
to
couple
Demon Arm,
hours.
you find Kenny hanging off the side of the truck, tied to one of the belts that's slightly too long to keep him on the roof, but he's just sleeping, dangling beside the truck.
His head smacking against the side.
Yeah, probably like a couple hours to get to Demonarm.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind resting shortly.
Well,
Yeah, so anybody who wants can take a short rest.
I have no hit die. I use them all up to get.
Okay, so
What was this town called? What does she call this town?
She didn't. It was a place in the middle of nowhere.
Okay.
Also, I will remind you that you left her and 2 snipers alive. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know if you remembered that, but
Okay.
it was a pretty sweet end to the battle, to be honest. Kenny crashed into the doorway and
And we
then
had-
drove away. Yeah,
It's pretty badass.
drove away while she was casting a fireball after you guys. All right, so after the 2 hours are up, Veda pulls up to the outskirts of Demonarm, and what are you guys doing?
Made it. Wake up. Wake up. I start slapping people. Wake up. We're here.
What time
We're
is
here.
it?
It is still dark.
Oh, it'd be like 3 a.m.
It is almost like, sort of. It's dark.
She slaps Dash awake, but puts him back into unconsciousness again.
Like, oh no, he's dead.
Nah, I've never been a parent before. I feel like if my kid's gone missing, I would stay the whole night up, worrying, sick.
Depends on the
Do we
parent.
think we could get Molly back? Molly, are you awake?
What? What? What's
Do you know
going
how to
on?
get
It's okay.
Do you know where
Do
you
you know
live?
how to get home? I know it's kind of dark.
In Demonarm.
Mm-hmm.
We're in Demon Arm.
Do you know which one your house is, sweetheart?
Yeah, I know what it looks like.
Okay.
Can you lead us there?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Is it that one?
No, it's not that one.
Or, is it that one?
How about we do a loop, and as soon as you see it, you point it out to me, okay?
Is this, can I drive
Okay.
through town or are we getting out of the car?
Yeah, you can drive through town.
Goes through like a
They
slow.
they
you know?
drive through town, right? Like the
Yeah.
battalion has vehicles and stuff that they have to drive
Oh.
out. So
You described our fancy garage to us.
yeah, I describe some things.
Are those the some things?
Molly,
Sure.
do you remember if there's anything fancy near your house? Is there like a really tall building or a little place where you like to play? You know, like a park? God,
No, not really. Kind of just a bunch of other houses.
okay.
Is that
We'll
your house?
find it.
Blue.
Is that your house?
green.
Is that your
Kenny.
house?
Kenny,
Mom,
Um,
put any really fancy things inside of your house? Any like
Dash.
Dash.
No,
You're not funny.
I got this.
oh, it's that one.
Is that one? All right. Rita.
Driving over slowly.
So as you drive up, you see like a ramshackle house. It's like pretty much the same thing most people have up here. It's kind of, it's nice-ish, but not really. Like Demonarm's nicer than most places you'll visit, but not still. It's not compared to Extra City. Let's just go with that. So you guys run up to the house. What are you guys doing?
Are there lights on?
No.
Well, I'm
Well,
gonna
it's-
get
No.
Molly from the truck.
I'll hang out at the back of the
I'm
group.
just gonna kind of
I'll stay in the driver's seat.
hold her, I guess.
So then is it Elaine, myself, and Molly kind of at the doorstep?
Yeah, I'll be just. I'll be right behind you guys.
No response.
Is there a
Roll
doorbell?
roll a perception check. You're behind them, Elaine?
Well, I'm up there with Molly.
you-
It's me.
I'm asking. I'm asking.
Yeah,
are
I'm
you
right at the door with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like you're going. Basically, it's a couple steps up, and then a flat
Yeah.
area.
If
and
he's
then-
right at the door, I'm like
Okay.
a step or so down.
Is the
Okay.
door open?
I rolled a
Like-
12.
12. Okay.
Like, I
No
mean,
response.
is it locked?
Oh, are you at the door too?
I'm right behind them, and I'm suddenly kind of suspicious.
No. Well, you haven't tried the door, so you wouldn't know.
Well, is it locked?
Are you trying the door?
Sure.
Okay, so Boone has to move out of the way, and you go up to the door.
It's like one set of stairs, dude. It's 1, 2, 3. It's not like a huge
People have
area.
arms. I can go
If
up
you're like
beside
3
and
steps back, you can't reach the door.
So you're reaching.
Your arm coming out from between my legs.
Okay.
Kenny, what the?
You're not
ca-
Mr. Fantastic.
I step between. I'm suspicious right now. I'll step between Boone and the door and test the door.
Or
Oh,
Elastigirl, thank you, Elaine.
Maybe
Um,
he has prehensile wings.
Okay,
Little
so
claw
you
on it.
crack open the door.
Yes.
Okay.
Do I see anything suspicious inside?
Yes.
Like blood?
You do you have dark vision? Yeah, you
Yes.
do, right? Yeah. Okay. So what you see is it's very dark in there, and dark vision isn't dark vision. You see in shades of gray. You see a chair in the middle of the living room, or whatever you want to call it, and the shading of a person tied up to said chair
I say quietly
With-
to
with like a gag put in their mouth and like a blindfold on, and you hear, as you open the door, you hear whimpering.
I say quietly to Elaine, take her back to the truck.
I'm gonna need a little bit more than that. What's going on?
I don't know. Make sure she's safe, and I'm going to go in. To
As the footsteps start coming toward, as you start walking towards this person, the whimpering increases.
I'm gonna as
It
he's
also
walking in the door frame, kind of
Go ahead.
grab onto Kenny's shoulder. what is happening?
Also, you can tell as you like approach and like you have dark vision, your eyes kind of adjust a little bit more. This is a woman in this chair.
I don't see any signs of anyone else or anything.
Not currently. Like there's more than just this one room. Like it would go, you go off to the right and it leads to a kitchen and bathroom. Go off to the left, there's a bedroom, stuff like that.
Okay,
And
I come up.
If Elaine has walked away with Molly, I'm gonna follow Nathan or Kenny. in.
I'm gonna stay kind of in between the house and the truck. I'm not gonna go all the way back to the truck.
What's going on?
Dash.
They're just
is-
making sure everything's all right.
I think they're
That
just
looks-
sleeping right now. We're gonna go check.
So
in my brain,
Oh.
I
It's
imagine
okay.
Don't want
Dash
you to get
is
in trouble.
leaning on the truck, like
What'd you say?
your side, and sees Elaine coming back and does the whole.
I don't know if Elaine's coming back. She said she was waiting on the
I'm
stairs.
going like in between.
Well, she walking towards the truck.
Okay,
so I
okay.
see
If
Yeah,
that-
she stepped off the
okay.
doorstep.
So give you a what's up symbol.
Think something's
motion.
wrong?
So I
Elaine,
walk.
are you saying anything to them or no?
I'm not sure.
I'll hit the truck for Veda.
Yeah.
Then.
Okay.
Kenny wouldn't
Yeah.
say. He just said to come back to the truck, but he wasn't
Okay.
specific.
Okay. So it's all four of you are going in then?
Yeah,
Okay.
I follow Dash.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I quietly walk in front of the lady with hands raised and say, "I'm not here to hurt you. Is there anyone else in this?
She has a blindfold on so she can't see you.
Okay. Is there anyone else in this house?
Anyway.
Shake or nod your head.
Take the gag out of her.
It's- Okay. Okay.
I have dark vision too. I can see what's happening.
she kind of nods and shrugs at the same time, like she doesn't know what's going on. She's had a
Okay.
blindfold on.
Okay, so I pull off the blindfold, cut the ropes, and just tell her to go outside.
So she gets up and she like is as you take off the blindfold and gag, you see like her face is like severely disfigured. There's like bruises all over, like cuts on her arms and legs and everything, and she stares at you with like tears streaming down her face and nods and runs out of the house.
So she's been like bludgeoned, or she actually been like cut on and everything.
She's been beat a lot.
And
She runs into us.
So yeah,
She'd be running into you guys, yes.
Hey, wait, stop.
and
oh fuck.
I'm gonna go and clear the house with
What do you
like
want?
Are you-
sniper.
What do you want? What do you want from me?
Miss,
is that
I'm
your
gonna catch
daughter?
up with her.
For David's sake, and I pull out my pistol and move past into the house.
Wait, Dash, you're really hurt, aren't you? I should
Yeah.
go in front of you.
So you'll be a
One
bit
hit
behind
point.
me clearing the house. I'm going first in this one.
Okay, so Kenny and Dash are going in. I believe Boone, you said you're going out with her.
Yeah, she kind of just walked past me, so I'm gonna run
Yeah.
back, catch up, and try to talk with her.
Elaine, what are you doing? Because that kind of is a determining factor here.
I'm just kind of trying to figure out what's going on. I just see a woman run out, and I'm very confused.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm close enough to hear what Veda's
What
saying.
happened to Mom?
I don't know.
Why does she look like that?
I don't know, sweetheart.
She have dark vision?
No, it's not dark outside. Like there's a moon and like somewhat of lighting in town.
Celestial bodies.
Yeah.
I'm sure she's fine.
But her face doesn't. What
She'll
what
be all
happened
right.
to her?
I don't know, sweetheart. I wish I did.
And Veda, you've stopped her?
Yeah, well, I put my hand out, and then I think Boone caught up.
Where-
But
Where's Molly? Do you know where Molly is?
yeah, we have Molly. She's fine. What about you?
I'll be fine. It's fine.
Is it
I'll be
just the
fine.
two of you?
Miss,
No.
Miss, what's your name? Molly, but We're worried.
My name's Scarlet,
Scarlet?
and my husband Owen's inside.
Oh,
Here.
is
let,
I think.
let,
Did
let me
they
fix
did
you
they
up.
take him? Last I
No.
heard, they left him behind.
The one who just unbound you he's going to look for Owen. Here, let me fix you up. I'm gonna cast a level 2 cure wounds.
Okay.
So that is 8 health.
Okay. So her wounds kind of heal up again, and Elaine, Molly tears out of your arm and runs over. You did it, Muffin. You made her better.
We do what we can.
And
This is your mother, though, Molly?
yeah, it's Mom.
Mom? Okay.
What? You did it. Like, can I give him a hug?
Of course.
So she gives Muffin a big old hug and then hugs her mom.
Oh,
And her mom leans down and hugs her, and they both start crying.
oh,
Now back to Kenny.
how many rooms are in this house?
Living room, kitchen, 2 bedrooms, and a bathroom.
Okay, I'm assuming the kitchens and the bedroom are kind of like down the hall from the rest.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go in, kick a door open, see if there's anything inside.
As you kick open a door, you see a small bed. And on said small bed is another shape. This time, said shape does not move.
Does it look like it's tied up or anything, or just there?
It's just there.
If it's not moving, I'm going on. I need to make sure there's nothing in the house.
Okay, you continue looking.
Yep.
You go to the other room. There's roll investigation.
I'll be right back.
oh, where are you going?
17.
17. So you go and kind of look around the other room. Can everybody else deafen for a second?
Yes.
Well, 2 people left.
Okay. Everybody's good? Okay. Kenny, I need you to give me 1 second here. I need to figure out what the save is, so just give me 1 second.
Oh, shit. Lane. Oh, wait. Lane might be coming on soon, so be careful.
What is the save? Oh, wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom, that's a good
Isn't
one.
bad.
9.
9? Not a good one.
I have a +6, but I rolled a 3.
All right. So, Dash, are you deafened? I'm assuming so. So when you go into the room, you start checking around, looking under the bed. Well, you look around in the closet, and then you lift up the sheet and look under the bed. And there is a man under there. And he looks at you, gives you a big toothy smile, puts a finger up to his lips, and says, "Shh." And then you forget he was even there. And you walk out of the room. And everybody can undeafen now. So wave at people.
I'm back. Sure,
Okay.
everything's fine.
Then is anyone in the bathroom, the last room?
You look inside, check around, nothing.
Okay. So then on the way out, I tell Dash, make sure neither of them come in here, and I go check out the room with the body.
Okay.
You go look in the room, and there's a body of, you would say, probably a mid-30s male, with, after looking a little bit, probably about 22 stab wounds in his torso area.
No signs of life.
22 stab wounds later? No.
There's a chance. Okay, I'll
No.
Yeah, almost 20.
Absolutely not.
I put a blanket.
It's not. It's only until the 23rd one that they actually die.
That's
Exactly.
what I'm saying. 23rd
He
time.
ran into my knife.
Okay.
Can you give
Ran
me,
into my knife 10 times.
can you just give me 1 second? My cat just vomited on my bed, and I want to clean it up before it soaks in.
It'd be like that.
You guys have no idea how disappointed I am.
What?
I can't tell you.
Oh, could you have saved
Then
him?
why make the comment?
You can tell us anything, Kenny.
Yeah, we won't.
Oh, you'll find out everything I know
Oh, nice.
after we get rid of or get the other people away. Okay, so
Oh,
I'm
Alright, all
going
good.
to
The child. Okay.
I'm gonna get
All
a
good.
clean blanket and lay it over the body like people do,
Okay.
and go back outside. There's I take Dash away, and is Boone dealing with other people? Like the ones that aren't dealing with the mother and kid, I kind of guide away to tell what I see.
So I just finished curing up Molly, and her mother were hugging. I was gonna try to cast like prestidigitation to kind of clean up some blood,
Okay, so and I'm assuming Elaine is still working with Molly.
but I'm basically
She
I'm
ripped
more
out of my
than-
arms and ran to her mother, so I'm just kind of still over by the truck.
And
Okay,
Boone, sorry, what you were saying?
yeah. So I'm not really talking to them. I'm just kind of in the area,
Okay.
letting them talk, hug it out.
Okay. So yeah, everyone that's not too distracted by the couple, I quietly say, the house is empty, but there's a body. There's a dead man in Molly's room.
Oh.
Dicks.
We can't let them go in and see it.
What happened?
Why? Why did they do
Stabbed a
this?
couple dozen times. I'm assuming it was so they could take Molly.
Why? Like,
No one will
Kids
look
are
for
cool
her
and
if
all,
no one's
but-
alive.
to take to a farm? To what? To grow radishes? I don't understand.
Yeah, why take it from a tent full of mercenaries?
That's weird, right?
It is, yeah.
We can check the house if they left anything, but it's dark.
Maybe she's like the chosen one or something of the apocalypse and she's gonna save the world.
Maybe. I'll go check your father's room. Which one is it, Kenny?
Wait, what are you looking for? Are you looking for the body or the other room?
The parents' room.
It's the one on the left.
Why are you checking the room?
Any kind of sign that this might be special people.
Okay.
Important people.
I
Why-
get down to like Molly's level and look.
Why they
Like
took
she's-
the child? Yeah.
Molly,
Okay.
do you have special powers?
I can do a butterfly.
Well,
Sure.
how,
Oh, that is very
How-
cool.
how'd you do that?
Oh, it's like this.
Do you have any strange birthmarks that glow under the full moon?
No. Dash.
Yeah.
Roll an investigation, I guess.
You don't mind if I do? That is 13 plus whatever my investigation is.
Why don't you know what your investigation is?
Because my character sheet's upstairs.
What's your intelligence?
It's a 2.
Have you been updating your sheet?
Better than me.
in roll 20.
+5. Let's say 18.
All right, 27.
All you need to do is see if he's proficient.
Oh,
If
my
it's a
arm, why
plus
don't ya?
2, it'd be 15 plus.
Yeah, it is a +5. You are correct.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Okay. So, guess what, everybody? I need you all to deafen again, except for Dash.
I'm passing on that because I know it's happening and people
Yeah,
need
that's
to hear.
fine. Yeah, that's fine. You all good? We all good? Okay. Dash, you decide to check out to see what's going on in this house, right? You want to make sure things are up to snuff or whatever you want to call it. I need you to roll me a wisdom save, please.
Oh, and I have advantage, so that is. Oh, right on. That is 18 plus 3, and what's the proficiency currently?
3.
You're proficient in wisdom saving throws?
Yep.
So that'd be 18 plus 6, or 24.
Jeez.
I rolled a 9.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Well, you're pretty wise.
I have a plus 6, but I rolled a 3.
No.
Wow. So that was a 24, you said?
Yep.
Okay. That's actually a fail.
Oh
What?
no!
It's a spell, and this guy is obviously a high-level caster.
Maybe we
But
don't
you're about
want
to find out
him.
what you're about to happen. Find out what happens anyway. So you're looking around the room, and obviously the place is a check. You check in the closet. You find like just regular everyday clothes. You look in like their dresser and stuff. Nothing too special. You check their sock drawer. Find your the special toys, and then you look under the bed. And you see a man, and he's completely bald, and he looks at you, and he just gives you a big toothy grin. And once again, he looks at you, puts a finger to his lips, and just says, "Shh." And then suddenly you remember looking under the bed, and nothing was there.
Can everyone come back?
Yep.
Salutations.
So to Boone and Elaine, I say, how do we get them to go somewhere else?
You're
I
not
can.
going to.
We can take them to Misery.
I mean,
They're gonna
just
find out. We can't take them away from their home.
I mean, stay the night
Veda,
somewhere
do
else
we
so
have
they
a-
don't need to see the body as it is
Do we
right
have
now.
a couple tokens? Can we get an internet?
Her mother at least deserves to know. You can't
I think-
hide these things from people.
Hold the child.
We need to
then
hide it
take
from
them
Molly.
to the car.
I can
That's
kind
not
of.
that difficult to do.
Can we not just get them a room tonight, and we can deal with this in the morning?
She's right. The mother needs to
There's
know.
trauma related here, even for the mother.
Look, I can't speak for every mother in the world, but I'd like to know. And if I didn't want my child to see it, then I'm gonna put her to bed in another room or tell her to wait outside. She's young, it's late. She could put her to bed and she wouldn't know the difference. She'd be fine.
Yeah. No, I'm all for it. She needs to know, but I think
But Molly's been away from home long enough.
Kind of a mess in there, right?
As long as Molly doesn't see in her room, it will be
Then
okay.
shut the door, and we can put her in her parents' room and let her go to sleep.
I'll go in and to make sure the door is shut. And that you two deal with the other two.
Okay. I'll
Um,
clean the kitchen, put the chair back, and make
Sort
it
the
look
silverware.
nice. Sort the things. You know,
Just to be clear, all of you guys are out of the house right now.
Oh yeah, well, me and Kenny are walking back inside.
Yeah.
But like for this conversation, everybody left the house. That's what I'm asking.
Depends if
would've
Dash had made
assumed
it
I would
back
be
out.
pulled away.
So I was
thought
thinking
Kenny-
I was thinking that conversation was happening as Dash was going in to check.
Oh, okay.
So
That's fine
then I was going in and he'd be coming out.
Boone, you're outside, right? You're outside?
Yeah,
Us still?
if this conversation was happening, then yeah, I assume Kenny would have kind of motioned us away.
Boone, can you keep Molly occupied for a few minutes? Muffin her a story or something.
You know, tell Scarlet.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I will make my way up. Molly, Muffin wants to put one last show on for you. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine. Can Mom watch it with us?
Yeah,
wanna
I
stay
just
with
gotta
Mom.
talk to. I know. You're not going far. Mom's gonna be right here. I just need to talk to her for 2 minutes. Is that okay?
Oh,
I promise.
okay.
She'll be right back at your side in 2 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. She won't miss the show, I promise.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, are you ready, Molly? I can't hear you.
Yeah.
I'll wait till she's out of earshot. Just kind of keep my voice low.
Yeah. What's going on?
I'm gonna take her hand, just gently.
No. No, don't.
We don't want Molly to see.
No.
Scarlet. I'm sorry. If there was something we could do, we would. We wanted you to know so Molly didn't walk in on it.
He's gone?
Yeah. He's gone.
They already had her. Why would they do this?
I'm not sure. People are cruel.
What?
Can you think of any reason why they wanted Molly?
I mean, I might be biased, but I think she's one of the cutest little girls in the world.
You're not biased. She is adorable.
She's smart. She's funny. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. It's all right.
And now we got
He is
deal
inside.
with this all alone, I guess.
You will be all right. She's strong, and I guarantee she gets that from you.
I don't know. Owen obviously had some influence as well.
You're her mother. She's always gonna look up to you. No matter what life throws at y'all. He is inside. I just know it ain't pretty. And I know the feeling. It's not a good one.
Should I go look, or
That's
Is
up
that-
to you.
what people
you-
do in this situation? We've
If
been
you feel
together
like
for
you want to,
15 years, and I just thought we had many more to go.
unfortunately, that happens. If you feel like you want to see him one last time, then I would. Or we can move him, so you guys don't have to see this.
I think I should. At least to say goodbye or something. I don't know.
Do you want someone to go with you?
No, I don't. I don't think I need that.
Okay.
All right.
We'll give you a
And-
few minutes, and if you want us to deal with, take the body out of the house, we will.
All right. So she nods and walks in.
When I see her come in, I go in and make sure the eyes are closed and uncover the head and shoulders, but so all the stab marks are still covered, so he looks peaceful but not very stabbed. Kind of, half-ass prepare the body.
Yeah.
And then I leave and go back to the family room area.
As soon as she walks in and goes towards the door, Dash is gonna be like, "Whoa, hold up! You don't want to go in there."
I want to say goodbye at least.
All right, you can go in there, but I don't think this is a memory of him that you want.
I think that's up to me, thanks.
Yeah. All right.
I could be wrong, but if I'm not going to see him again, might as well have something.
Dash just steps out of the way.
Okay. You're probably right, but
I figured I wouldn't be able to stop her, so I just made the body look not terrible.
Are you just standing outside the door or what?
I'm leaving the door, I'm going a bit down
No,
the hall.
I'm asking Dash.
Oh.
You said you went back to the
Yeah.
family room.
I thought you missed it.
Yeah, because Kenny told me not to let anyone in after I checked the room or whatever. I think. Is that how that went?
Kinda. It's how you understood it. Close enough.
Okay. Alright, cool. So yeah, I'd just be in the room that the exterior door opens up into.
From the kids' room? That's what you're saying?
No,
So are you in
there's
the
the door to the house, the room, and I'm in that room.
Okay, so he's in the same
Okay.
area as me.
Okay.
And me.
Okay. So she walks slowly into the room, and I'm not gonna do it because I'm not allowed to scream, but there's a very loud crying scream, mournful scream that comes out of the room.
My story's gonna get a lot louder right now.
Okay.
As I'm doing this.
What was that?
That was the sound of the dragon that your dad just slayed. Kind of incorporate it in the story.
No.
Muffin is crazy.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, there's a lot of crying coming from the room right now, and it lasts for about 2-3 minutes, and finally she wraps it up a little bit and walks out, and she's like, "Well, you're probably right that I didn't want to see that. I feel like it was necessary. At least I got some sort of closure. I need to go see Molly." And she walks out.
Oh, what are we gonna do? If we
There's
leave
nothing
them
we
here,
can't do.
won't they come back?
There's a chance they will. There's a chance they might not. There's not much we can do about that. You can't just uproot families for just because you're scared something's gonna happen.
I'd like to check
Stuff like this happens
You'd like
wherever
to
you
check.
go, Veda.
Check
You
what?
can't outrun it.
Dash.
I'm so sorry. Keep going. I'll talk after.
Okay. Go ahead.
You fight it as much as you can. A lot of times you don't win. But running from it never stops it. It'll find you all over again.
I mean, if it's safer, if it's away from.
There's no such thing as safer. Veda, if they don't come back here, they'd find somebody else. And if they want one specific person, they'll go to the ends of the earth for it.
So we have to stop those people. We have to go back. Keep them from kidnapping people anymore.
There's a lot of bad people in this world. We do a lot of what we can, but we can't fight all of them. Boone almost died in there. Dash almost died again.
That's kind of what we've been doing, though, right? Taking out the bad people, so the good people will be all right.
We just can't. You can't do that recklessly. If you do, you ain't around very long to fight it.
I just don't feel right leaving them here.
It's gonna be hard on them wherever they go. And the pain's not gonna leave just 'cause they did. That pain sticks with you. You can't get rid of it, no matter how much you ignore it.
So we're just gonna go?
They've gotta survive. The only way through is to keep going.
There's
One foot in front of the other.
gotta be something more going on here, though, right?
There's always more going on. But Scarlet don't know any reason why they would have taken Molly except for the fact that she's the cutest little thing in all of Demonarm. She's a smart kid, but friendly people can be... What's on someone's face ain't always what it's in their heart. And unfortunately, she hadn't learned that yet. She's just lucky we were around. Pick up on it.
Yeah. Okay. Are you okay, Elaine?
I'll be fine. I always am.
I'll see if there's like a broom or something. I'll try to tidy up while we wait. Make it look more like a normal house.
And what were you saying you were wanting to search, Dash?
Oh, I'd like to have a look at the body and see if this attack looks familiar to any of the savage gangs and stuff that I might have become familiar with back in Isolon.
I don't think this is anything you would have seen before.
Okay.
Just
Or
based on
about,
what was that?
or even heard about.
Yeah, no. The thing is, like, it does seem very savage, because like, why do you need to stab a dude 22 times? But it's nothing that you've really encountered.
So as Dash is going in and checking, Kenny's just staring off into space, not really showing emotion response in here. But when he comes out, Kenny will go in and like roll up the body and tie it up like you see in those TV shows when in old times they prepared bodies and tied up for him to make it more like this. To make it more like friendly to what, in case anyone sees it, it's not as obvious.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Okay. Yeah, Kenny will prepare the body like that.
Okay.
Was Elaine and Veda's conversation just the two of them? Like, were they in the family room, or did they go off separate?
So I was still in the house, so.
Mm-hmm.
As assuming Kenny was listening to it.
Okay. Basically, what I feel here, I think if they can get some rest, that'll be what's good for them. Maybe we can ask a few questions in the morning when things have settled a little, but I'm kind of with Elaine here. We'll do our best, Veda. We'll try to figure out something. There's gotta be some reason they chose Molly, but if not, we'll tell the authorities. And that's what they're here for. But I
What
think
authorities? Huh?
that one.
I'm sorry, it's not like we have our own police force or nothing.
It's better than nothing. What are they called? Void and the boys.
The Terror Battalion work for Token.
Void and the boys. I think that's
With
better
a
than the
Z.
terror. I think that's better than the Terror Battalion.
I think the only one who has a badge in this whole town is Veda.
So I'm the sheriff.
Look, there's a mayor in Demonarm, but without the coin, there ain't much that they can do.
You think wouldn't that
Crime
be
usually
better?
stays low here because the Terror Battalion's here, but, you know, every now and then something slips through.
Are there neighbors? Like, how did no one notice?
Sometimes people mind their own.
These are
They were
questions
paid to shut up.
in the morning, Veda.
If people are to interfere, they risk their own lives.
Kenny says he has a body over his shoulder.
Oh,
Pardon me.
where are you going with that?
I feel like I would take it out of the bedroom, but kind of tuck it out of obvious view in the living room. Lay it on a chair.
Would you like some perfume? Sandalwood, perhaps?
Clove and campfire, which
I don't
is
stink that bad.
my new soap.
You don't-
Where are we gonna take these two for the night?
We can put them in her bed.
Nowhere. They
It's
deserve to be at home together.
They can sleep in Scarlet, like they can sleep in the parents' room.
Would
A
you
man just
want to
died.
sleep?
Yeah, her dad
Mhm.
and her husband just died in this house. They can't stay here.
10 feet away from where they'll
Well,
be
that's
sleeping?
up to them, Dash.
I feel like we should.
They deserve to be at home. They've gone through enough. The least they can have is the comfort of being in their own home.
They lost the father. They don't need to lose their home.
Maybe
Just because
for a
something
night?
awful happens doesn't mean you uproot people. People lose people every day.
Okay, so today, this man got stabbed to death, and this girl got kidnapped, and we're bringing them right back to where they found them in the first place. Does that seem stupid to anyone else?
I'm gonna walk off and try to find Scarlet. I'm with you.
They're
That is
sitting,
their decision to make,
they're sitting on the steps.
not
together.
yours.
Okay.
I
I'll
think
talk with
it's a
them when the
stupid
other
decision.
combo is in.
We do not run their lives. We are here to help, and that was it. We were here to get Molly back with her mother, and we did.
All right, and what good's that going to do when they come back from Molly and find a convenient?
You can't guarantee they're gonna come back for Molly. You can't run everyone out of their own homes just because you're afraid something's gonna happen again. That is not your decision. You can't uproot people to try and protect them.
Right. I get what you're saying, but when does emotion overrule common sense here? Because, no offense, Elaine, but that sounds like the stupidest plan I've ever heard.
You should know as
Yeah,
good
and
as
you don't
anyone.
care about anyone but yourself and your whole let's build an army in misery.
If they want to find Molly, they will find Molly no matter where we put them.
I don't know if that's true. It took us. It's not like it's easy to find people out here,
Yeah.
especially on foot.
Determined enough, you're not gonna stop. And people talk for money. You can't keep anyone quiet. So as they say, yeah, they went that way.
So
For
we
a
go
couple
back
token?
and we stop them tomorrow. We make sure they can't go after Molly anymore.
We don't even know if they're going to. They could be going after somebody else.
So that's how we stop them forever.
If we don't know who they're going for, we can't stop them.
Well, they're
We don't
probably
even
not
know if
leaving their
they'll still
house.
be out there. If we go back that way, they're probably gone.
On
It'd be
foot?
stupid to have stayed.
I guess that lady did look like she was about to blow up that whole house.
We've traveled across the state on foot.
Yeah, but not in the night.
You can get
No,
far
but
enough
they
in
can
a
make
night that no one will
distance.
find you.
And who knows what witchery that woman has in her.
And besides, if we're gonna go back and finish them off, we need more than let's go fight again.
Feel like that usually works.
Yeah, sometimes you need a little bit more. Sometimes you need more than let me just punch and figure it out later.
Oh, we got more. Like, I think Kenny can drive now.
I don't think so. No.
Right. All right. We're gonna get these two and get them into like a hotel or safe house or something for the night.
You're gonna get these two and let them make their own decision, Dash. You don't control everyone's lives.
All right, let's go talk to her. All right, and I go up to the lady.
Hold up though, because Boone went outside to talk to them first
Okay.
while you were having that conversation. So Boone, you find Scarlet. It took me a second there. Scarlet and Molly on the step, and Molly's just like kind of cuddled into her mom, and her mom is kind of holding back tears.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see Molly's pretty tired here. Scar, I don't mean to intrude. We have a couple tokens. A lot of things have happened here. Would you prefer we could get you a room somewhere at an internet or somewhere else? It's up to you. I don't think I'd want to stay here if anything happened. But I'm just offering.
Well, I don't know.
You can have someone stay with you if you feel safer.
I don't want to impose or anything, but I would like to be away while it at least gets cleaned up or something. Would you? I don't have much, but would you be able to help get it cleaned?
Oh, absolutely.
I can give you 2 tokens.
Scarlet, stop. This isn't about tokens. If you need somewhere to stay tonight, we can clean up. We're a little tired, but we'll get this cleaned up for. Is there a hotel nearby or an inn?
Yeah,
where
there's
you can stay.
There's an inn in town. The GM needs to look it up though, because he forgets the name.
Yeah, that's okay. You can ask
Blue
the GM.
Bell Inn. Finest country establishment this side of West Texas.
We're not
no,
in West Texas.
I don't think.
They don't know that.
This
I don't
side
think
of
that's
East
it.
Texas.
This side of Mississippi.
Oh, yeah. The Primal Plains Hotel and Bar.
No, I think I've passed that.
I,
Yeah, I know it's late, but I'm sure.
oh yeah, they're always open.
Yeah, well,
And you know, I could use a drink, to be honest.
you and me both. Let's get you set up over there. Did you need anyone to stay just to feel safe, or would you prefer all of us here doing the cleaning?
Well, Molly here says that Elaine has been real nice to her.
Oh, she's a real sweetheart.
Could she come stay with us?
Sure.
All right.
Well, I shouldn't. I have no doubt in my mind she would say yes, but let's go ask her. But yeah, let's get you set up over there.
Okay, and at that point, I would say Dash is probably coming out.
All right, look, Scarlett.
Dash, you have some tokens. We're gonna go over, get a room at the inn.
Absolutely.
Actually, no, you don't. Elaine does.
Let's go.
Oh, that's good.
All right, no, give me a second. How much is that hotel? Do you know?
I believe it's a token a night, or well, the problem is you can't do half a token. So for 3 nights is a token, but it's 1 token is the bare minimum.
All right, well, we'll get you the 3 nights for sure, and then you can decide when you want to leave. All right, I'll be right back. Go back in the house and tell Elaine she agrees with me. She's gonna stay somewhere else tonight.
I never said that you were wrong, Dash. I said you needed to let it up to her
Elaine,
and not make the decisions for other people.
I'm walking in the door. Molly was wondering if you could stay the night with them. She wants to stay at the inn.
Absolutely. I will definitely do that.
We're all good still, right? Looks like Elaine and Dash.
It's fine, Veda.
Veda's got her brass knuckles ready to go.
No, that's not what this means every single time. It's always ready to throw down.
In my brain, every time you do this, I think Veda's doing this.
Yeah, that's pretty much like
baby.
They're fighting.
Is everything okay?
Oh, whoa.
I was thinking Chevy Chase community. You mean?
Anyway, so you go outside and Molly is still cuddled into Scarlett's chest, and she's looks up at it and she's like, did Boone tell you, or are you gonna come with us?
I'm gonna come with y'all whenever
All
y'all
right.
are ready.
I should probably go grab some things and then I'll be right back out.
Okay.
I throw Veda the keys.
To the truck?
Yeah.
Okay. Scarlett,
First thing help clean.
Molly, are you all right staying here with Elaine while I just go grab us some clothes? She just gives a quick nod, and Scarlett leaves her with you and walks in.
Oh, am I driving them to the inn?
I thought Elaine will help clean.
We're cleaning tonight.
Yeah,
Cleaning. Right.
everybody's cleaning. Scarlett walks in and just like kind of meekly nods at you guys as she walks to Molly's room first, comes out with like a little backpack, and then she walks into her room.
Well, I guess
Alright.
is there running water? Is there like a sink? And like
Boone is not used to cleaning. He's just gonna cast prestidigitation over and over and over.
It's like or trying to organize, and then
I clean you.
Does it seem like she's taking a very long time in her room?
Roll an insight to see how well Kenny would actually realize that.
like picks up a rug and like scoots broken glass under it and like puts it back down. Okay.
22.
22?
Scooting the body.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, it seems like she's taking a little bit longer. But I feel like it would take you probably... I feel like you would notice that pretty quick. So...
All
What do you
he's
do
gonna
about it?
do is walk by like he's going to the bathroom, but he's gonna look if everything's okay in the room as he goes past.
Okay. So here's what I'm going to do then. As you're walking towards the room, you hear... Roll a perception check based on hearing.
18 plus 6, 24.
Jeez. I hate your dice.
Nathan's
Nice.
not allowed to make broken characters anymore.
I have
Yeah.
high rolling dice set and low rolling dice set.
Anyway, so
He's not allowed
Um,
to use his high rolling dice anymore.
yeah, I'm gonna get you dice. Like you can't use your own. I'm
Hey,
gonna buy you dice.
The
And it's
save
just
I
gonna be
rolled,
a-
the 3
Hey, there's
save I rolled
one from-
earlier was with my high rolling dice.
and it's just gonna be a D20 full of ones. Anyway,
Natural 20.
so as your footsteps are heading towards that way, I'll give you a quick breakdown as to what you hear. You hear springs of a mattress, the sliding up of a window, and the sound of like feet hitting sandy gravel,
When
and
I
then footsteps.
when I hear the
walking away.
window, I run to see what's going on because that's suspicious from anyone.
Okay, we're gonna do a quick check then. We'll do your athletics versus his athletics.
Oh, she had a boyfriend.
Natural 20.
Oh.
Did you just say natural 20?
Yes, 28.
Wow, Becky.
Hey Nathan, 30.
Wow, Becky.
Sorry.
So
Longest wizard ever.
as your footsteps like pace faster, you hear the other footsteps pace faster as well. And then as you walk to the room, you see Scarlet just kind of standing there. She's got a bag and she's like, just kind of looks out of it for a second, looks up at you and is like, all right, I'm all ready. We can go to the hotel now.
I run up to the window and see if I see someone running away.
You see nothing. Actually, just to make it fair, I'll roll a stealth check.
Can I roll a perception?
And you have to roll a perception.
That's sight.
Correct.
I rolled 2 13, so that's a 19.
All right. That's a 21.
Damn it. Okay.
Ooh. Stealthy. Stealthy and athletic.
So I
good
scan
job.
outside for a second and turn back to her.
What
Like,
What are you doing?
I thought I heard
Why
something.
is my... Did I leave my window open?
Let's
Whatever.
just get you out of here.
All right. Yeah, here. And she hands you 5 tokens.
No, we don't need anything.
No, you're doing me all these favors. You're paying for my hotel. I need to do something. So you guys are cleaning up my place, and it's like I've never got my place clean before, so it's probably messy. So Just please take this.
We'll do it for 2 tokens.
I mean, come on. At least if the hotel alone is 1. Take 3.
Okay.
And she hands you 3 tokens.
Hey guys, I'm no longer completely pro-poor.
Bro poor?
I'm gonna hide
Bro.
that from the group.
It's my
Yes,
first
My own
yes, I
personal
am.
fun. Wow.
I've had 0 tokens for weeks.
And she walks out of the room and comes outside to you. 6 natural 20s in 2.5 episodes, Kenny.
Oh, you're keeping count?
No, Dasso is.
Oh.
Dasso
who's
started a tally about episode 14 or 15 on natural 20s. So far,
who's-
Nathan and Dash are in the lead.
I bet I have the
been
most
pretty
ones.
good.
Do I have the most ones?
Who's still in the house?
Must be balanced.
Dice cam when? I assume Veda and Dash and Boone are still in the house, and Elaine is outside with Molly.
Once Scarlet is outside, I say to the other 3, someone was in that room.
Scarlet.
Check that.
Well, clearly
Yes,
someone
they-
was in
I
the whole
heard
house.
the door window open. I heard someone run away. I don't know who it was or where they went. Someone was in there.
I'm gonna jog out the back of the house and see if I can see footprints or whatnot outside the window.
Roll an investigation.
Oh no, is that a smarty person thing?
That
It
is a
is.
smarty person thing.
Shit.
Don't
It's
worry.
okay, I'm a detective.
-1. Or do you have
Oh,
proficiency?
Isn't that like a tracking skill?
7 -1.
You're not
6.
proficient in
Seven
it, so it's a
minus
+2.
No, I'm not an actual
Uh,
detective. She's
no.
she's lying.
No, you okay. I'll make it a little nicer to you because it would probably be a little bit obvious for this part. So I'll give this to you. You see an impact spot where somebody landed outside the window, but you can't follow tracks after that.
Oh, someone was here sometime.
And then they just teleported.
Can you do that? Oh my god, she is the chosen one.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Veda. Do you not? I
You
can
did-
teleport.
Did you kidnap Molly?
Why would I kidnap Molly?
Are you running kidnapping gangs across Texas?
You should start that. That'd be a lucrative business.
Veda, is Elwin kidnapping people?
Have you come around the corner?
Sometimes.
Well, I
Jesus.
probably would have investigated with.
Okay.
Veda.
Then yeah.
I think so, sometimes. But he said it would be a good business, but no, that's not a good business.
No.
It's very bad.
Well,
But there's someone was here, I just can't tell where they went. Or how long ago this was. Or what it was.
Kenny's got some pretty good ears on him. If he heard someone, he probably is not making it up. But
The window was open. I heard it open. Scarlet asked me when I went in why it was open. So she didn't open it, and it wasn't open when I went in earlier.
But she was in there. She would have noticed if the window opened. Unless she's like,
I don't
I
know
don't
what's
rem-
going on here, but the window opened without her being aware of it, and it wasn't open before.
I can't speak for Scarlet, but I don't remember much after the accident either. I kind of
Maybe-
just zoned out.
maybe we should do a walk around the houses here just to make sure there are no creepy people hiding.
I mean,
Can you really define creepy when you live in this sort of place?
we can
I
check,
mean, I could
but I'm
tell you were
positive Kenny
creepy
would have
right
caught
away.
him already.
Oh yeah.
There was no one outside that I could see.
Maybe if you fly up to the top of the house and look around.
I will do that.
Give him like a little boost. Up you go.
I
Oh, watch
make
out for
you
the telephone pole.
I make
Oh,
you
oh.
feel like I use the boost when I clearly don't actually need it, but I want you to feel like you're helping.
Go on, little birdie. Fly.
Hi.
You can do it.
Is it even a roll, or do I just not see anything?
You were hopping onto the roof to see if you could see anything.
Mm-hmm.
Use your laser sight. See if
Okay, so yeah, go ahead and roll a perception.
I rolled out my luck.
Finally.
Oh, that's a 15. 21.
Jesus Christ.
The other one was a
Sorry.
2. I have advantage because it's sight.
Okay.
I rolled a 7.
So you look around. You see a couple of people walking around. Nobody's really running anymore, though. Or
Mhm.
like nobody's running, but there are people walking around town. There is one of the mercenary like guards, if you want to call him that. And he kind of like looks up in your direction. Is like, "Hey, what are you doing up there?"
Quick, are any of the people, how many of the people walking around are walking towards and away from the house?
Let's do a dice roll to tell you. There is 5 people walking towards and 3 walking away.
I'm gonna choose a random one to follow, say back, I was looking for a friend, and I get down and start following. Where's a D6? Start following the first one.
Kenny, wait. I'm gonna make sure Kenny doesn't get kidnapped, and I follow Kenny.
Preparations ready. If
Okay.
girls haven't left.
I assume the girls are leaving.
I could also point out to Veda one of
As
the
long
other
as
3.
Scarlet was ready, yeah.
Other 2.
We gotta stick together.
Scarlet came out with the 2 backpacks already, so yeah, they're ready.
Okay,
All right, we can head over whenever.
Can we meet up with you around 11, 12 o'clock tomorrow?
Yeah, it's pretty late. We might sleep in a little bit. This one needs her beauty sleep.
Yeah.
Mom,
Past her bedtime.
I don't need my beauty sleep.
Did you know I even use beauty sleep, Molly? I think
Yeah, you look like you could use it.
I could definitely. It is way too late. My bedtime was 5 hours ago.
All right. Well, thank you all for everything. This has been a very traumatic evening, but I'll talk to you all tomorrow, I guess.
When Veda starts following me, I do tell her, there's 2 more walking away over there. Follow them. I can handle myself.
No, you can't, you dumb bird. I'll follow you. And
I don't
hopefully we'll
know.
get lucky.
I don't know which of the 3 it is. If we split up, we get more lucky.
And then we're up against a mysterious person all by ourselves.
You punch
shoot
really
people
good.
up.
I shoot really good. We're good.
Yes, so you have to fly far away, and I take them on up close. That's how we work as a team. You can't fight people up close.
But I can stay far away.
I'm not leaving you by
Okay,
yourself.
fine. And I just keep following the guy.
Okay. How long are you following? Would you say you're following like all the way, or what's up?
I'm following to
would
see where he goes.
Okay. Then I need you both to roll stealth checks for me, please, and thank you.
I can be stealthy.
Me too. That is +6.
Jesus Christ.
16.
11. I rolled a 3.
That's pretty good.
That's a 24.
Oh,
I
so
mean-
we picked the right guy? That's a really
That
high
could be
roll.
13.
Doesn't necessarily mean it's a really high roll.
Friendly neighborhood ninja.
Yes, friendly neighborhood ninja man.
Shouldn't we go against passive, not a roll, because he wouldn't be searching for us?
Maybe he is searching. Maybe it's the right guy.
No.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to anger the DM, Nathan?
You wanted to go against passive? Okay. He still sees you.
Because I rolled an 11, my guy.
Kenny, stop moving so fast. Catching up.
Veda and I both get kidnapped.
Oh god.
All right. Now you're making me do stuff.
Well, wouldn't it be fun if you didn't?
You're correct. This is much more fun. Just give me 1 second.
Oh, and I got all of those points back if this is about to be a fight.
I didn't say it was going to be a fight.
I just
Oh,
need
we
to be
beat up people in
prepared.
alleyways now?
If they start attacking me, I self-defense. Maybe he's a werewolf. I have 49 silver-tipped bullets still.
Technically, I have silver knuckles.
Yeah, you do.
Why did that sound so funny to me? Okay. You're following behind this guy. He cuts into an alleyway. I'm assuming
We
you
must
keep
have
on
got the right
following.
guy.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna try
Well,
to follow.
He's trying.
He doesn't cut. He turns like nonchalantly.
And I'm gonna nonchalantly turn, but I'm not good at following, and he sees me, so it's probably very obvious.
And I go right behind Kenny.
Okay. So, you turn down the alleyway, and then he turns again and leaving the alleyway, like turns to the right as he walks out the other side of the alley.
Okay, I'm gonna try to keep following.
Did we just yell at him to stop?
And when you come out of the other side of the alleyway, he is standing there facing you.
I turn to Veda. Do we live that way or that way?
No, we solved the mystery. It was you. Vandal
What?
in the night.
What was me?
You're a murderer.
You were in the house. What were you doing in the house?
I don't remember being in any house. What are you talking about?
What's your alibi for?
Is he lying?
The
Can I
entire
roll
night.
insight? That is a 3. I do not have insight. Okay. 6 insight. Do I see anything?
Let me roll. No, you do not get anything.
Okay.
I think you all are very confused.
Where are
and
you
I think
coming?
it's time you just walk away.
Where are you coming from?
Give me a second. I need you to roll me.
We did get the right one.
Yeah, I rolled a D100 to see if you followed the right one, and it was a 33, 33, or 33, so like 33, 66, 99. And it was the first one would have been, and I got a 30. So
Yeah, I rolled a
Hell yeah.
D6. 1, 2, 1, 2, or 3, 4.
I need you to both to make me wisdom saving throws.
Oh, I'm wise. I'm wise.
Are you wise enough to beat his save though?
Jesus
I
I got a
Christ.
19. That's a
Are
25.
you Samwise?
I keep rolling a 3.
It's a 25 win.
Get rid of those dice. Z.
25, no.
These are Veda's
Shit,
dice.
what if a
I got
26
10.
one? What if I needed the natural
No, I
20?
didn't get a 10. Sorry. No, it was a 7. It was a 7.
Okay,
So I got a 10.
both you failed. Basically, he was making a suggestion that you both just walk away, and you both failed your save.
How long does suggestion
Wow.
last?
You have to follow it. That's how long it lasts.
But if we walk away for 6 seconds is one turn of walking away, technically that is following it.
It's until your next turn, so it's like a round, isn't it?
It's concentration a minute. Where is it?
Up to 8 hours.
Up
But
to 8
what?
hours, or until the activity is done.
But if we walk away for that one turn, that activity is done. We've walked away.
I think the
Not-
suggestion, as a suggestion user, I would want them to leave premises.
I'm
and get
pretty
out.
sure. I'm pretty sure. I'll alter it for you then, because I'm not as smart as this character is. Walk away and leave me alone. There you go.
Fine.
Say it's a concentration. No, I'm kidding. No.
So, do we know that we're being influenced?
I don't
Like,
think
Not till
so.
it's
Would
over,
we be
right?
aware that I am suspicious of that guy as we are walking away? Because I think I would
No.
still be suspicious that something's up. I just wouldn't know he told me to walk away.
It doesn't say anything about you
No.
knowing. So
He
no.
just seems very persuasive. Basically.
Yeah. So basically, he was just like, "You have the wrong. I think you've made a mistake here. I think you should just walk away and leave me alone." And that's when you.
Yeah.
are
All I'm
like,
saying
All right, cool.
Well,
is as I'm walking
Okay.
away, I just say to Veda, like, something ain't right with that guy, and I keep walking away.
That boy ain't right.
well, he seemed innocent, I suppose.
Wait, we're both stupid. Do we know how to get back
Okay.
where we came from?
Probably not.
Yeah, probably. No, you would.
No, we didn't
You're
go
not
that far.
dumb. Also, I'm gonna do a quick retcon here because I feel like it. Well, no, both of you roll a perception check real quick. This guy had a hood up, by the way,
Is it visual? It would be.
kind of like darkening his face area.
1 and an 18. So 24.
14.
14.
I'm not rolling well at all today.
So Kenny, as he was saying this to you right at the end here, you kind of got a quick glimpse, and you could be mistaken because, like I said, he has a hood up and like was shading his face and whatever. But there was like a weird aura, like weird dark smoke-ish coming from his mouth and eyes as he was talking to you. But you don't know, like, why. That seems weird. Why would that be there? He had his hood up. There's no way. Yeah,
That's a
that's
trick of the
weird.
light.
Yeah, it was just, maybe it was colder out and it was like steam. You don't know.
No, I just have it highlighted
also-
for future reference.
Also, I think we're gonna go on a quick break just because we're past the 10 o'clock mark, and that's when I was planning to go on break. But I wanted to resolve this. So yeah, we'll go on a quick 15-20 minute break, and everybody go and run and grab some drinks and some snacks and whatever, and we'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone.
Howdy.
I hope you enjoyed our little break.
Enjoyed the art.
Yeah. Art is mostly done by our own players. If you feel like drawing something, feel free to send it to our email, I guess. Which
We need to set up a Twitter or something.
We have one.
we have a Twitter.
Send it to the Twitter.
Post it on the
Yeah.
Reddit.
Oh yeah, we have a Reddit too.
We do?
I'll set up
Or
a
post it on
command.
our Facebook page.
Yeah, we have Facebook, we have Reddit, we have Twitter, we have YouTube.
And for
Yeah.
next
Email?
week, I will have
You'll
a command
find
to
it.
share them all for you in the chat.
Yay!
Do we have a Wikipedia page?
No, you can start.
Not yet.
Very well.
So you will
Okay.
be in charge of our wiki.
Yes, and Kat is in charge of our Facebook. I don't do anything with our Twitter, and
I'm
I
in
believe
charge of our Twitch.
Boone is in charge of our Reddit.
And then there's
With
Dash.
that all in order.
He shows up.
We feel welcomed, Dasso. So let's get back into it with Kenny and Veda walking away. And I guess that was pretty much the end of that encounter, so we can move on to Elaine, Scarlet, and the last
Molly.
one eludes me. Molly.
Molly.
Sorry, I'm a mess right now. Okay. So what actually brought you guys to Demonarm? Like, what are y'all doing here? Sorry, I'm just trying to get my mind off of things, you know.
You're all right. Well, this time I think we had just stopped for supplies, really. And
You were also
then-
bringing back the doctor, in case you didn't remember.
Oh, yeah. We kind of borrowed the doctor for a bit, so we had to bring him back, and
Dr. O'Finn?
yeah. Someone was real sick, and he was the closest doctor we could find who could help. Void wasn't too happy about that, but
Well, I mean, I can kind of understand why, but but I mean, she technically doesn't get to have a say in it, but it doesn't.
she
really
just
matter.
complained a bit, really.
Yeah, that makes sense.
She means well.
Well, here we are. You pull up to an actual nice looking building. Has a big sign outside that just says Primal Plains on it. Well, I should oh, I guess you're staying. Are you leaving the truck? Are they letting you borrow the truck?
Yeah, I mean, if they need it, they can always come grab it.
All right.
I know where we're at, just in case.
All right, Molly. It's bedtime. It's like a little vacation. We get to spend time here for a little bit. And you all walk in. It's like, oh, hello. Welcome to Primal Plains Hotel and Bar. What can I do for you? Hi, Gustavo. We're just looking for a room. Maybe a drink as well. But Molly needs to get to bed, and he's like, "Oh, hello. Yes, of course. We can set you up with a room right away. And for how long? Well, I think just for one night at least, maybe 3. Are you really that booked up? Well, no, I guess not. I have a terrible Italian accent. You're welcome, everyone. It's freaking Mario.
Gotta do the hands with it.
Gotta do the hand every
makes it.
time.
Okay, I'll just do this the entire time. Nobody can see, but oh well. So he sets you up with a room, gives you a key, has a number 7 on it, and you walk up. You walk down the hallway to a room. He's like, "I'll bring you a drink later," and he's like, runs back into the bar area. He's good people. It's just a little forward.
It seems nice enough.
Well, Molly, it's time for bed. Go wash up quick and then hop into bed. I'll be in a little bit later to check on you, okay? So Molly gives her a quick nod, runs into the bathroom, and Scarlet kind of closes the door and sits down on the floor with her back against the door, like in the hallway, and kind of has another little mini breakdown.
I'm just gonna sit next to her. Not say anything, but
Gustavo comes back down the hall and she's like, I brought you a bottle of our wine, the Gronia, you know. Yes, Gustavo, I know. So Grania, which you wouldn't know this, but she tells you, it's like, after Gustavo walks away, and don't tell him this, but this is actually pretty good stuff. They actually make it in-house. It's, don't tell him you like it, though, or else he'll try and push, like, a ton on you. So.
all right.
It's been a long, long day, that's for sure.
That it has.
I was tied to that chair for 14 hours. I kind of lost track of time, but I'm assuming it was light out when I got tied and it was dark out when I got untied.
I'm just glad we found you and you weren't too beat up.
I'm glad you found me too, because probably would have died if I hadn't been found. I'm sorry, I don't want to think about that.
That's okay.
And she pops the cork and takes a giant swig. And she hands you the bottle.
I will take it. I know it might not sound like it right now, but it gets easier. It doesn't ever go away, but it gets easier.
Yeah, I'll believe that when I see it, but thanks for the
Just give it time.
advice.
I know the feeling. So.
All right.
I will take
I
a
should,
huge swig.
See, it is pretty good.
Yeah, you were right.
I should probably head in though and see how she's doing. Make sure that she actually brushed her teeth.
All right.
And she walks into the room.
How long does it take us to clean up that place?
Boone fell asleep instantly. He cleaned a little spot and then went to bed.
Okay, so how long it would take you then with one person? Because
Well-
Veda and Kenny left as well.
We would show back up to help.
Show back up in like half an hour.
Yeah.
So I would say it probably takes you about 2-3 hours.
All right.
With the three of you helping it.
I find a blanket and I tuck in Boone.
Aww.
Aw. Man, we followed the wrong guy.
What about Muffin?
No, there was something not right about that guy.
I think we just followed a random guy in an alleyway, and he got spooked.
No, I'm telling you, there's something weird about him. Something weird about his face. I can't really explain it, but
I couldn't even see his face. He had that thingy.
I'm good at seeing in the dark.
Well, so am I.
I seen his face.
I don't believe you.
Were you looking at his hood or looking at his face? His face is here.
Yeah, but it was all together. Because he had it down real far, you know?
You just look under it then.
I can't without touching his face, and he asked us to go, so.
Wait, he asked you to leave. You found him. He asked you to leave. And
Yes.
you left.
Yes. But there's something not right about him.
I mean,
Something not right about you. Why'd you leave?
He said it was a mistake, so we went home.
Okay, at this point, would I not understand why I left?
Well, A, you rolled an insight, and you didn't understand that he was the guy. And B, after him telling you that he wasn't the guy, why would you be suspicious?
Because of what I saw with his face.
Oh yeah, I don't think
Suspicious.
I don't think you'd understand what happened. No, but you do. You saw something weird about his face, but at the same time, he gave you no reason to actually be suspicious of him other than that.
But I still feel like I wouldn't quite know why I left. Like, I don't know, I just did.
He just sounded like he was just very persuasive.
Because you rolled an insight, and he
said I should leave, and I thought that best.
I'll let Veda handle this one. My brain just broke. Like me out of character brain broke.
Okay, so here's the thing. You asked him a question. You obviously know that he rolled deception.
Mm-hmm.
You failed your insight check, so technically, in character, there is no reason that your character was suspicious. However, once he suggested to make you guys leave, there's additionally, you weren't suspicious of him, but you left him alone.
So does the insight mean I'm not suspicious? Because you can be suspicious without any reason to be suspicious.
That's called paranoia.
I have no ground to go from, but I don't like the guy. I was suspicious of him because of what I saw with his face. But I can't really use that as logic.
Yeah, in your mind, he did not lie to you at all.
That's why, I don't really know why I left, though I didn't have any reason to stay, so I don't really have an answer to that question. Is what I'm trying to say.
You left because he said you've got the wrong guy. I suggest you leave me alone.
But I'm a stubborn ass who doesn't usually listen to people. So yeah, I don't answer the question. It makes everything easier.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. How about you clean the living room and Veda go get the bedrooms or something? As Dash puts a handful of all the spoons, knives, and forks mixed together into the drawer.
No, stop! Oh, you barbarians! You clean the bedroom. It's all bloody in there.
I think prestidigitation.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, okay.
I can't be sleeping in filth.
Oh, you went to sleep in Molly's room?
Yeah, Boone's tiny. He could fit.
Yeah.
Is Boone tiny? Maybe Muffin.
No,
I
that's a
don't
regular
know.
size.
How tall is
Well,
Boone?
Muffin fits just fine.
How tall is Boone? He's
Boone lays down Muffin to sleep in Molly's bed.
5'7".
Oh.
Like, you could say you went to the parents' room because he would fit in there.
He'd fit in a little bed too. It's not that little. She'd already be on a twin bed.
He can curl up.
Oh, okay.
People are traumatized.
Just 'cause
and
you're-
ruining their silverware.
A very tall person, Nathan, and can't fit in tiny beds does not mean
But
everybody
she's a
else has that issue.
4-year-old. 4-year-olds are tiny no matter how you look at it.
She's
Yeah,
5.
but they still sleep.
she's
They can
5?
still
I
be
thought she was
sleeping in
4.
like a twin.
Yeah,
It's the apocalypse. They might have gotten a normal size bed for her to
This is
grow
like
into.
way off track, and we don't need to be talking about it.
Beds are important.
Not particularly. Boone is sleeping in Molly's room. That's all there is to
Okay,
it.
yeah, and I'll work
He
at
cleaned-
cleaning
he
the
cleaned the
family
room.
room.
He cleaned the room and then went to sleep.
And I have the body wrapped up in the family room so it looks clean and is ready to be transported at a later date. But
All right. Where are we gonna put that?
I don't know. They took the truck, so it's staying here for now.
Beta, you should set it on fire.
Wouldn't that catch the whole house on fire?
Obviously, take it outside. I mean,
Wait, what?
Why are you talking
like
about
a-
a fire?
We could
It's
burn
like
it.
a Viking funeral.
Why
That
would we
would be
burn
really
it?
You know how bad
It's just like
burning
the way
body
you
smells.
pay respects and they go to Valhalla.
Okay, we gotta take him way outside of town if we're gonna do that.
No,
Oh, that,
we're
I
not
have to carry
burning the
it really
body.
far.
We're not burning it.
Since
we
when do
bury
you listen to
it.
Kenny?
Yeah, he is pretty dumb.
Exactly.
Bodies get buried, not burned. Where the hell do you come from?
It's much more convenient because there's not a whole lot of space, so you cremate them. It's not that weird. You put the ashes somewhere. You can put it in a vase and put it on the mantelpiece.
Oh, Veda. Say this and you'll sound so smart. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Just say it. You'll sound super cool.
Okay. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Have you ever seen a body burn? There isn't down to dust. There's just a burnt corpse left when
Okay.
it's done.
I can't.
My
with this
God,
man.
Beta, that was beautiful.
Kenny's
We've
not
told you.
smart enough to understand that it's beautiful. Just went, woo.
Burn him right here.
Burn right. Oh, what kind
No, no.
Well, I mean, can you do a fire spell like that lady?
No.
Even
We're
if
not
we burn him, we're not burning him right here.
we're not burning him here.
We put him right outside.
Yeah,
We're gonna
No,
put him outside for now.
Just in the street. It's fine.
no. If he's getting burnt, it can't be in the city. And I take the body outside to the backyard so it's not just on the street for everyone to see.
You're not burning him.
He's real protective.
You
Of
don't burn
bodies.
bodies.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna go fetch the truck. Like, do I know how far it is to walk to the hotel?
Like the town isn't that big. It would probably take you like 15-20 minutes to get there. But yeah, you do know where it is.
Okay.
Could I start digging a grave in the backyard?
Why do you always think that these places have backyards?
Because
Like,
my
these
brain
aren't-
says house yard, and when you mention it, I realize I'm wrong.
Yeah, because it's like everything is all
Facts upon
packed
facts
together.
upon-
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand what you mean when you mention it. It's just not my brain's go-to.
Okay.
Yeah,
we
you'd
could...
have to go out into like the wasteland to actually find a place to dig.
Oh, well,
Well, I
then
mean,
that
maybe we
makes
should wait
burial a
till
lot more
tomorrow
inconvenient.
And do like a ceremony, and then
Definitely. We can't just get rid of the body without
We-
Scarlet being involved.
We should probably ask Scarlet what she wants. Maybe she already has a plan.
That's a
we-
good point.
Anyway, I'm gonna go get the truck so we can at least put the body in the truck. You just got. I'll be back in probably about half hour. You just keep finishing up, keep an eye on Boone,
Okay, yeah, I mean,
Oh.
Beta cleaned the bedroom.
and keep an eye out. If that was someone who left the room, like you said, they might come back.
Okay.
Did you get a good look at them when they left?
No.
His cloak. Well, no, because that guy wasn't it. I saw the
I didn't see anyone leaving.
footprints.
And there was 3 people walking away, and I don't think the one we followed was him.
All right, well,
Because
keep an eye
she
out.
was
I'll
too
be back.
stubborn to follow a different one.
You could have gotten attacked. I could have gotten attacked. It
I
would have been a
didn't
whole
get
thing.
attacked.
No, but you could have.
And the world could just blow up.
I'm gonna go now.
At any time.
Well, what do you think the bombs did? They just blew up and made a massive crater. Nobody
Yeah,
saw
but
it
not
coming.
the whole world. We're still here.
Are we, though?
Oh, he's going all philosophical on you.
Oh damn! I wasn't ready.
All right, so Dash, are you actually just going to get the truck, or are you doing something else?
I might check up on Scarlet, Elaine, and Molly.
Elaine, are you still in the hallway?
At the moment, yes.
Would you be in there for 20 minutes? You were left with a bottle of wine, just to be clear.
I was left with a bottle of wine and my own thoughts.
The worst combination.
Probably.
Okay. So,
How drunk
Dash.
is she when Dash shows up?
it's a bottle of
Not
wine.
drunk.
Calm down.
Look, you don't get that wine drunk off of one bottle, okay?
Wine
You
can be
at
very
least get halfway through the
potent.
second one.
But when a Gustavo comes back with another bottle, yeah, that's when you get...
Just like
yeah.
my grandmother used to make.
Gustavo comes back with another bottle, and he's walking back down the hallway, and that's when Dash comes in. And Gustavo's like, "Oh, another guest. What can I do for you?"
I'm not staying. I'll be
Oh.
just a couple minutes.
Oh, okay. Well, have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
And he walks away, and you see Elaine sitting with her back against the door, or against the hallway, I guess, with a bottle of wine and a empty bottle next to her.
Hey, how you holding up?
I've been better, but I'll be alright.
How are they?
Molly seems fine. Scarlett's trying not to think about it too much. Which I understand. It's a lot.
Yeah. What's got you so caught up in this?
What are you talking about?
All right. Well, we've come across plenty of people that are in bad situations. Why is this one kind of got to you?
It's a kid. She's 4, Dash.
We've rescued lots of kids. Like,
Yeah, I know.
it just seems like you're taking this one pretty hard. So what's up?
My boy would have been her age.
What do you mean would have been?
I lost him. I never got to meet him. But he'd be as old as she is now.
Elaine, I'm sorry to hear that.
It gets easier. It doesn't get better, but it gets easier. And I thought I was okay. And then seeing everything with Molly, it just brought it all back up. And then seeing the way she ran back to Mom. I never got that.
Dash sits down beside Elaine in the hallway.
And she takes a huge swig and like shoves the bottle into your hand.
That's actually pretty good.
Don't tell him that. I'll try and sell you all of it. Scarlett was telling me.
All right. So when did it happen?
I was pregnant, and just everything else that was happening, I lost him.
You just miscarried?
Yeah. If I'm being honest, that's where they all are. All of my kids.
You lost them all.
The oldest she'd be 8. And the last one would have been 2 by now.
Is that the names that I heard you repeating that night?
That's what I was gonna name them.
Oh, it's
That's why I killed him, you know.
you killed
That's why
me.
I killed William.
Wait, so it wasn't just a natural miscarriage? Elaine, what happened?
When we first got married, everything was perfect. Sure, he was in the Brotherhood, but he was nice and he was kind.
Until he wasn't?
And then we moved out to Fool's Hope. So he got promoted. And it just kept getting worse. No matter what I did, no matter what I tried, it never made it any better. When I lost my last one, I lost it. He took them from me. And so I took him out of this world. My oldest was from my first marriage. When I decided to move back to Exeter City after he disappeared. I thought she was all I was gonna have left to remember him. And I lost her too.
What happened to her?
That was my first miscarriage. I don't know if it was stress or if I wasn't allowed to have anything left of him.
You said William took them all from you?
The last 3. I guess part of me blames him for the first one, but I hadn't even met him.
Did he hurt you?
He used to beat me. But in front of everyone else, he was the greatest man in the world. And everyone always says how he was a great guy. He was a monster.
Oh, good.
I didn't kill a man that day. There's nothing human about him. So yeah, I guess I got a little too involved in this one.
No, I understand.
Didn't think it was gonna hit me like that.
You'll do.
Survive this long.
No, you did the right thing. And to hell what anybody else thinks about it. That's why I want to build misery. So that stuff like this doesn't go unpunished or unnoticed.
You really think you can get rid of the evil in the world?
Just the ones I see.
There's a lot of it.
Yeah, you never. I don't think I'm gonna get rid of all evil. Like, God, I carry enough of it myself. But if I can build a spot where I don't have to worry about other people's evil, that's good enough.
Thea's lucky to have you, Dash. I hope
No.
you know that.
No, I'm lucky to have Thea.
Oh.
I'm glad she's gonna make it out all right.
Yeah, me too. No, I cannot thank you guys enough for making that happen.
Well, I did tell you I'd help. And I try to keep to my word. Even if you are a thorn in my side sometimes.
You've dealt with far worse. Don't kill me or nothing, though.
I'll try not to.
I appreciate it.
I assume you want these, and I'll hold the keys out.
I do. Right. Yeah, Free will have the place cleaned up by the time I get back. Do we got a room for us here?
There's room. I mean, he's not booked out or nothing.
Maybe. Maybe we'll get a little sideways with Gustavo's special wine here.
You wouldn't know his name, but that's fine.
With this special wine here.
I thought Elaine said the name when he first drank it.
No, she just
I
said that
think
he
I
would
said don't tell him.
Oh,
Yeah, don't tell
well,
him.
then never mind.
It's
I was
fine.
questioning the same thing in my head just now. Did I say don't tell Gustavo or did I say don't tell him?
It's fine. It doesn't matter.
Oh. Sorry, I meant to say, like, I was worried I might get followed here.
Okay.
No.
You meant to say what?
Like, I'd like to look and try to make sure no one's kind of skulking.
Too
Okay,
late now.
let's-
All the murderers know you're here.
Let's roll a retcon perception check then.
Okay. Oh, that's a 5.
If you find
And
everyone
I'm walking
following you,
rainbows.
did you not come here and have the conversation?
Okay, well, it doesn't really matter. You rolled a 5,
No,
so
it's
too bad.
It's like a 10.
You look around and it looks dark out.
No, I like get to the hotel. Oh, I forgot. Oh well, they know we're here
I'm
now.
sure it's fine.
Anyway,
Elaine will protect
so,
them.
Yeah.
So you guys split off, and you head back to the house. And by the time you get back to the house, Veda, Kenny, and Boone, who's sleeping, have cleaned up the place.
Spick and span.
And I've made sure
Well-
Veda doesn't go and the arsonist light the body on fire.
I wasn't
And
like
the cutlery has all been reorganized.
it has.
And Kenny
Properly.
went and just like moved one piece somewhere else.
Barbarians, all of you.
And then goes, Veda, you missed the spoon.
He moved a big spoon in with the little spoons.
No.
Dash opens the drawer, looks at Veda without breaking eye contact.
That should be a crime.
Kenny moves one, Dash is like, nope.
Anyway,
Just trying to
All
make
right.
a nice civilized place.
All right, let's get this body in the truck.
I will
Well,
pick it up and
is
carry
anybody
it.
waking up Boone, or are you leaving him here while you will go to the hotel?
I'm
Yeah,
Yeah,
leaving him.
I'll go shake boom. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, we're all cleaned up. I thought we were waiting until morning.
Maybe,
No.
but well, I had an idea. Maybe, because you know, I took the book that creepy doctor guy was using.
Mm-hmm.
Veda, are you interested in getting into necromancy?
I mean, not turning people into monsters, but if we can make them better, come back, and then he can just be waiting for his family here at home.
I don't think you understand how necromancy
quite-
works.
Follow.
Veda, I like where your head's at, but I don't think this is the place to attempt your first resurrection.
What could it hurt?
I mean, if it fails,
He's
then
still
we
dead.
just never talk about it.
If it fails, we have to kill it again.
If it fails, it means he's
Oh, you
still
think
dead.
he'll turn into a
it's,
thing?
it's necromancy. If she succeeds, he's alive. If she fails, he's still dead.
I think it's worth a shot.
Do
And
it.
make another no.
I'm not on board with this.
I don't
and
think
so-
she could make another mo.
No, I'm not gonna do that part because like the book is like there's his notes on it, but then the regular book is just about.
Okay.
I mean, I kind of skimmed it, but
And
I'm
as
all
long-
for you developing your hobbies on people you've killed. Let's just leave this one. Kind of belongs to Scarlet, right?
Well, she
well, I
doesn't
think
need
about
to
like
know.
you came home and all of a sudden her husband was there making eggs and bacon.
With one eye and creepy spikes all over his back.
You don't
That's
know
just
it
in
will
the
turn out that
movies.
way. What's a movie?
That's in the
Oh
clinic.
my
I
You,
don't know, Veda. I don't think skimming it's enough time to.
Hey, Veda, try it.
Hmm.
Do it.
My head's a little
god!
foggy.
I mean, we're
but I
3
think
against 2
Dash
because
is
Elwin
fine.
thinks it's a great idea.
See,
I
the
never
voice
said
in
it was
her
a great
head
idea,
agrees.
but that being said, I could give you a hand.
Really?
I mean,
Like-
possibly. I'll think about it.
Veda,
Like, what if she
Yeah, you can
succeeds and
listen,
he's
but
just
I don't
alive
like-
again?
what Elwin's been telling you, what he's been telling the rest of us,
Hear him
only through what you say.
go.
Wait, you guys think she's actually talking to someone?
Don't.
No comment?
He's-
Just
What if
looking-
I read the book for the rest of the night and then we can maybe try tomorrow morning?
she's been kind of squirrely ever since she got radiated.
Oh, that makes
Radiated.
sense. Radiation will do that.
I'm not
But, like,
radiated.
What if
It's
she
just
can
get
do
sick.
it and he's just alive again and they can come back home to him being alive?
Oh, right. Oh, okay, right. Go ahead, Veda.
Okay.
I unwrap the body.
Rubbity reanimation.
Oh, well, actually, let me open up to the first chapter.
Hey Veda, do you want to really impress them?
Kenny's just
this
sitting
something you
there
wanna do?
like,
So did you just wake me up to?
No, we're all heading back to the hotel for the night.
but
I can.
So
Is this something you actually want to do? Like, are we wanting to impress them and show them up? Like, shove it in
Yeah.
Kenny's face?
Yeah,
Kenny's
they-
encouraging it. Come on.
Oh, sorry, shove it in Dash's face.
Kenny before Dash
This would
says
be
we're
amazing.
leaving, Kenny unwraps the body so she has better access to it.
Oh my goodness. Okay, get on with it. You're not like
This will
You've
make
never
everything better.
you've never cast a spell in your life. What makes you think that you can all of a sudden cast something crazy like resurrection?
Okay,
I
Maybe
mean-
she'll surprise you.
Veda,
Mhm.
I need. I promise you, I will give it right back, but I need your permission. Nobody will know, and it'll be hilarious to see their faces.
What?
I just need a little bit of control, so I can do this for you.
But then it's not me doing
I'll
it.
get.
Well,
Can you cast
I mean,
spells?
no.
Asking
Well,
something.
Can you cast spells, Veda? Can you cast
Veda.
spells?
Veda,
I do not trust Ellen. He made me forget my own mother.
Just-
What are you doing?
Let her try. It
What?
could work.
What?
Veda,
What?
I just need a. I
You-
promise you, I'll give it right back.
Dude, he made you forget?
I think so.
Okay, so there's actually someone in Veda's head.
He's asking a lot of
What's that?
questions that relate to me and Muffin.
Veda,
So she's not
Just
just
say-
irradiated.
He's
just
asking about Montgomery. He's asking
nod
about
your head.
I couldn't even remember my own mother's name when he asked.
nod your head. That's all I need.
But won't that make it more likely for her to be able to bring this man back?
I don't.
You bring him
What
back
is
to
the
life,
goal?
and then you go back.
Yes.
Okay, whoa, what? Veda,
Veda.
what?
Okay.
What'd you say, Veda?
No.
All right, you guys look. Again, I'm not sure why Veda's talking out loud when this was be a secret, but that's
He
fine.
always talks out loud. Damn.
That's fine. That's fine. Anyway, Veda says okay, and as this happens, you see a slight change in posture in Veda, and then you see Veda kind of like take one of her claws out and poke her hand, and then the body starts moving, and as this happens, you look at Veda and her eyes are like bright green,
See?
and the
It's
body
working.
actually starts like moving, and it's just like
See? It's working! I knew
And
you could do
then-
it, Veda!
and then Veda, you're
Veda.
back.
Stop.
You did it!
And I did. Oh god!
Okay.
Wait! Don't shoot him! Don't shoot him! Don't shoot
He's
him!
alive!
He's just...
Why would you shoot him? He's
Veda.
back!
Veda, you have full control over this guy now, so feel free to do as you will with that.
Wait,
Anyway, have fun.
Veda,
No.
what did you do?
I
Just hey, this is what you did. You cast a spell and brought him back. That's what you say.
It was a spell from the
And
book.
you brought him back.
I brought him back.
I
There
knew
you
you
go.
could do it! Wait,
Can I see that
why-
book, Veda? I
why
don't
is he
think it
groaning?
worked.
Okay, what's happening with Mr.
I
Man?
hand
here?
the book to Boone.
Veda,
Can
why
you
is he
say
growing?
your name?
He's just standing there looking at you.
He's
Hello?
I poke him.
Okay.
You poke into him. He okay, so just for player knowledge of what's happening, what was cast was animate dead. Not
No.
raise dead, not anything like that. Animate dead. So this thing is now a zombie. However, it's not been dead for a super long time, and Veda has full control over this thing.
Yeah.
But that's all, and it only lasts for 24 hours, so
I figured that, but Kenny doesn't know what's going on, so he pokes the body, because what else do you do?
it feels like a person.
Don't
Like-
poke him. He's
I'm
probably
sorry.
just disoriented.
Are you okay? I walk in front of him. Are you okay?
Why don't we go? We'll get him some water. We'll get you some water.
Maybe he doesn't
Go
know
inside?
English. Do you speak any other languages?
I'm gonna start flipping through the book.
Then I ask the same question in what other...
Roll an arcana.
I ask him again in Spanish, but I don't know Spanish, so...
Looks like a good roll.
Yeah.
Espanol.
Freaking the English.
Well, let's replace that with an 8, so 10.
10. You're looking through this book, and it's you have no idea. It's super confusing. You'd have to spend a lot more time looking at this than just flipping through it.
There's no way I understood this.
Dash,
I think
put
something's wrong.
down your gun.
He's
We don't know what she just did.
He's standing up. He was dead before. He's better. A bit. I think. Veda, what did you... Veda, why is he
why don't we take you inside?
Intelligent.
Let's go inside. Go inside. What's his name?
Owen.
Owen.
It
Owen.
was Owen.
And Owen walks back inside the house.
See? He can clearly hear, so he's good.
Maybe it's just trauma. Maybe he needs a minute.
Okay,
Everyone
Scott,
trauma affects everyone differently. Maybe it makes him a groaning zombie.
He's not a zombie. He's not a zombie.
No, he's clearly a human. I was just saying, like, he's walking around groaning. That's a zombie. But he's clearly a human.
Veda, he's a zombie.
Bringing someone back to life? Oh, no.
What's wrong, Veda?
What? Veda, what did you actually do? Do you know what you did?
Veda, what's wrong?
You cast a spell and brought him back. That's all you need to say. Say that. That's it.
That's not true.
What's not true?
Oh, okay, tell us the truth.
What's going on, Veda? What's going on? You can trust us.
He's a zombie.
Should we kill him?
You know
No.
what, Veda?
But,
I'm
like,
beginning to wonder how.
Grab.
like, he's
I'm gonna
alive, but
grab my
zombies
gun
are
and walk
bad.
in after Owen.
Don't mess up the body. We need the
he's
body
literally-
bag
he's
to be the
literally
right...
just standing inside the building.
Don't mess
Okay.
up the body. We need the shape to be the right, otherwise he'll get suspicious. Don't shoot him in the face.
Veda, I honestly, I've tried so hard with you.
It wasn't what we
Don't shoot him in the
wanted.
face. It's a zombie.
Lied.
But, like, if they open and try to look at his body during the funeral, he didn't have a bullet in his head tonight.
I didn't lie to you. I said I'd bring him back, and I brought him back, and then you...
So we shoot him in the face, and he's full of stab wounds. They don't want to have an open casket anyway, right?
But,
Right.
like,
No.
what if they hide the
Just-
bottom half
hey.
and just have the top half open? It's head up.
Veda, let
You
them,
don't see the
let them
stab
know.
wounds, but you'd
Face
see
down
the
in a casket.
Veda, it's
That
done
would
in
be
24
suspicious.
hours. It's
Bullets
fine.
go right through.
What happens to him tomorrow? Does he just fall down?
He'll
Wait.
just fall down.
I'm gonna.
What if we
pull my
just
gun up to
leave
the back of
him
his head.
What if we just leave him as a zombie and wrap him up tight so he can't move,
So
and he's
about
just a
shotgun?
zombie that's wrapped up?
No, in 24 hours he'll be dead again.
See, we just need to leave him wrapped up for 24 hours.
Just tell him to lay down. You have control of him, Veda.
What's his name? Owen?
Yes.
Owen, you lay down in the truck for me, please.
He walks back to the truck and lays down in the bed.
Should I wrap his
sorry.
body again?
Owen, will you stand up so you can wrap your body?
He stands back up out of the truck bed.
I wrap his body tightly and lay him down so he seems dead.
So weird.
I'm confused.
All right, we gotta leave him.
Thought it was a good
I
idea.
don't want.
But you did
them
it.
to
You're
see this.
halfway there, Veda. You just need to bring them back alive next time.
We gotta dump him outside of town and hide him somewhere. This is not okay. What have you done?
He's
Owen,
tight-
stay quiet. Okay, don't groan
Owen.
anymore.
Owen stops making noise.
Just, can't we just leave him in? Like, close the back of your truck and nobody will see?
Does your friend not have dispel magic or something? Like, you could end this now if you really wanted.
I don't think Dash is that good at magic, honestly.
I wasn't talking about Dash. I didn't think you were friends with Dash. I meant Boone.
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
Boone's
yeah,
real
but-
good with magic,
but-
but
Dash sitting there. Oh, Dash isn't good at
Don't-
magic.
Don't tell him that.
oh,
What are you telling Elwin?
just he said you could probably dispel the magic.
If
You
it
have
wasn't
some
4
magic.
a.m. and I hadn't slept all day, then probably. But
So, Veda, this voice in your head is actually real.
Yes, it's actually real. I got kidnapped and it was in the flowers and there was tea and then there were fake people and then I woke up.
Can you prove that it's real?
Okay, she just made a zombie.
She might have read it in the book. She opened the book and read it.
No, that's
She's
Yeah,
a
that's me.
she's a smart cookie.
I mean,
Veda, plug your ears. She's not a smart cookie.
She's as smart as me.
Okay, Boone, can you undo this?
I am so tired. I can't
In the morning.
function right now. I don't even know if I can do it in the morning. I've never done anything like dispel zombie.
Hey,
You
Veda,
really want it gone?
can you prove
What?
that there is something in your head?
I thought I was doing something nice for you people, but
I think
whatever.
her magic
Elwin.
and her questions about my personal family that she's never met, Muffin's real name.
Maybe she just
Wait.
remembered something from the bunker.
What you mean? What you mean? Like she knows about your past? Like didn't you grow up together?
Yeah.
we met later on.
I was on my own at 10. She wouldn't have known my parents, but she asked about my mother, I think.
Well,
I
yeah,
guess it could have been a
Ellen did.
coincidence. Maybe she asked about a different Amelia, but she asked about Montgomery. That's Muffin's name. She asked Amelia. My mom's name was Amy.
Well, how many Montgomerys are there out there?
Montgomery puppets? Not many, I wouldn't think.
Well, I guess that's a good point.
Maybe Veda's. I really believe Elwin is in there. I don't. She's never cast magic.
No, that's
You don't pick up a book and turn your eyes green to make a zombie.
Well, let's see.
Nice.
I grab the book and I'm going to try to use the magic book.
You can't even read. Wait, don't mess up my book.
Veda,
Prove for yourself, Penny, that Veda has something in her head.
do you want it gone? Is that really what you want from me? I like this. This is the best I can do for you.
I thought you were really gonna help us make their family whole again.
Oh no.
You know, Elwin, I thought like we were getting somewhere.
You asked me to bring him back. I brought him back.
You know what I meant.
You need to be more clear next time.
You don't
So-
get it next time.
Kenny just starts making up words, pretending he's reading the book and pointing at the zombie, and he's gonna do that for a little while, thinking he's achieving something because he's reading a book.
As you do that, Veda's eyes turn green again, but I'm not sure if anybody's paying attention to her. And
Kenny, you.
There's like a little burst over the zombie, and it stops making noise and moving.
I stopped like, see, you do just need to read the book.
Hey, stop! That's my book. Did you actually stop it?
And Veda, you're back like just after this happened.
Kenny, weren't you trying to make it people again?
I don't know what I was doing. I can't read. Clearly, I was stopping whatever she did.
Owen?
I poked the body.
No movement.
See? It works.
Yes,
Anyone
Veda?
can do magic.
I think
All right.
was that
read
Kenny?
that book
Or
with
was
Everyone,
That
stop.
book is Dash.
We're gonna go back to the hotel and anyone. This never happened.
All
What
right.
never happened?
So you guys go back to the hotel, and you guys all have 2 rooms, 1 room.
Yeah, 2 rooms.
Okay. So you guys get 2 rooms, and you guys go down for the night. And I think that's where we're gonna call it, unless you guys want to have some conversations before bed.
Well, before going into my room, I'd say, Veda, go see Lane. Check up on Lane.
Okay. We're sharing rooms, right? We're not going.
Oh, and see if you can find some bottles of that wine that they have
Ooh.
here.
Is it good?
Okay.
Yeah, it's really good.
Is Elaine still in the hallway?
I never paid
no.
you the wine.
No.
Passed out
No.
drunk
Um,
from the multiple
It's
bottles of
not
wine.
The wine is called Gronia.
It's like
GR
5 bottles next to
GR
a passed out Elaine.
Graunia.
Grania.
Knock on Elaine's door. Elaine?
It takes a second, but she like slowly opens it.
Hey,
Hey,
it's still early late. I'm sorry.
It's about 5 a.m. at this point. Yeah.
It's
are
are you
y'all
okay?
done at the house?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Everything fine here?
Yeah, yeah. It's just been a long, long day.
Okay.
It kind of brought up some not so great memories, but I'm okay.
You sure?
I think I just need some sleep. I think we
Oh.
all do. You're
Right.
okay.
Sorry.
It's just been a long day.
You want me to? I can guard the hallway if you want.
Well, don't you need sleep?
No. No, I don't think so.
Well, it's up to you. I mean,
Yeah, I'll be out here. You just stomp or something, and I'll be right here. I'll go patrol.
all right. If you hear gunshots, feel free to break the door down, I guess.
I can do that.
All right. Good night, Veda.
Night. Does kind of patrol. I'll knock on Boone's door. Hey, Boone.
Yeah?
I'm sorry.
Just try not to. I don't know what Ellen's telling you, but be careful. If you can. Just be careful, Veda. I don't trust what he's doing.
I didn't give him permission the second time, Boone. It just happened.
So did he take over?
I don't know. I'm not sure. There was I was looking, and then there was a mini gap.
Hmm.
And then the zombie was gone.
Are Veda's eyes green naturally?
They're like a greenish hazel. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but they're not like the bright green that it was.
Okay. I noticed your eyes kind of change. Maybe that's when Elwin's taken over. Just don't give him permission. Unless you think it is absolutely vital it'll save us. Do not give him... Don't let him take over.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna be out here. So you just knock if you need something.
Likewise. I'm always here. You may be my bodyguard, but we're still friends, Veda.
We'll make it. And,
Get some
yeah.
rest.
Veda will just kind of do her best to stay awake and patrol the hallway while everyone else sleeps.
So everyone else goes to bed, I assume?
Yep.
Okay. So as you all drift off to sleep, that's where we're going to call it. So I hope everybody enjoyed tonight's episode. I hope everybody who's watching us later on YouTube enjoys. And we'll see you all probably next week, as long as nothing bad happens.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
See you guys.
Bye.
Toodles.
Bye.
Love you.